The moment you become truly dangerous to the chaos of this world is the moment you stop asking it to be kind to you. We spend much of our lives reacting to every external shift, allowing careless remarks, moving targets, and the moods of strangers to dictate our internal stability. But true strength is not a defensive wall. It is an unshakable floor. When you stop absorbing the turbulence around you, your perspective undergoes a profound liberation. You are no longer a victim of the environment. You become your own atmosphere. Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." When you master that choice, the world loses its leverage over your peace. Here are 9 understated signs that your internal authority has taken the wheel. 1. You forfeit the imaginary courtroom. You no longer spend hours drafting flawless responses to people who do not matter. You simply let unfinished conflicts dissolve into the past without needing the last word. 2. External validation loses its nutritional value. Flattery might be pleasant, but it no longer alters your internal valuation. Your worth was firmly established long before the applause began. 3. You resign from the invisible hierarchy. The achievements, timelines, and curated milestones of absolute strangers fail to register as a threat. You are completely consumed by the execution of your own path. 4. You recognize hostility as a confession rather than a verdict. When someone strikes out in malice or anger, you see their internal fracture instead of a personal insult. You simply step out of the trajectory. 5. You sit directly in the center of your own discomfort. When grief, anxiety, or heavy shadows surface, you refuse to run toward standard distractions or quick fixes. You observe the emotion until it passes. 6. Your boundaries require zero structural support. You deliver a direct refusal without appending a single line of justification, narrative, or apology. The lingering guilt has completely evaporated. 7. You abandon the small spaces that require you to shrink. You stop attempting to fit back into relationships or environments that demand a lesser version of your intellect or drive. You leave the table permanently. 8. You refuse to adopt the emotional weather of the room. A tense environment or a chaotic dynamic no longer tightens your chest or changes your pulse. You import your own calm wherever you walk. 9. You treat your cognitive focus as a high-value asset. You systematically filter the headlines, the disputes, and the notifications allowed to enter your consciousness. You understand that your tranquility is non-negotiable. This transformation is not a cold retreat from humanity. It is the definitive act of self-governance. You are not losing your capacity to care. You are simply refusing to scatter your energy on soil that yields absolutely nothing. You are finally home. Which of these 9 milestones describes the exact shift you are navigating in your reality today? Let us know in the comments.